have a reference to this presentation anyway, and it is available to you online, and as a link, so you can always use it. So has that come in? Yes. So that's a Google Slides link that I have shared. And I'm quickly going to get into something in terms of a very basic tool. I'm sure a lot of us, and I would like to ask you, how many of us have used Canva? So, have you used Canva?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
And
Yes.
have you
Yes,
used
ma'am.
Dreamlab?
Ma'am.
Yes, thank you. Dreamlab?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, yes. So there are people who have also raised their hands, and thank you very much for the engagement. And for those, some of you, because if there are 100, the number of yeses are a fewer element, and there are a couple of no's. So just to get us started, I want to introduce us very quickly to the plethora that Canva has. And why Canva is because it is currently the best in the business, which is free. It is a freemium model, which means that you will, if you have the free model, you will have to upgrade your plan to get certain kinds of selections that are available, and there are some things that are not available to you. If you have an EDU account, you can get a plethora of many more designs. Now, why Canva is because you can create a document with Magic Write. You can create an image. You can resize any design, remove backgrounds. A lot of us are using it for infographics, etc. I don't know whether you have used it to create a document which will create a lesson plan and rubric for you. So I'm just going to get onto that first part and show you an image or something that we can try and talk about, which is
May I,
creating.
may I say something,
Yes,
madam?
yes, yes. Go
Your
ahead.
presentation is blank. I mean, what on screen, what we are seeing nowadays, I don't know if it is just me. We can see that you're presenting, but there's nothing on the screen.
I'll just check, sir.
Okay, I don't know if it is for the
I
other.
think
It is
no, no,
visible
it
to
is
us.
there on the
Showing,
screen
sir.
right
It
now.
can
Can
be
you
Problem
see?
at your own end. I think it's showing.
Yes, it is
It is
visible to
visible,
us.
I think.
it is visible. Yes.
I believe it's
Visible.
Yeah,
visible.
I think
Sir,
what
it is
you can
visible.
see.
It is visible.
Maybe you just pin up
Yeah,
the madam name, you will get
I
the
will.
present.
Yeah. So I'm sharing the screen and it is visible as because I keep switching between the screens, but the window should be visible to you all overall. So it is white in color because currently I'm using Canvas Magic Write, but it should have all these other elements. Now, the other aspect is there is this design which is called Magic Write, and you have only a limited number of credits, but you can actually ask to create a paragraph, generate a case study. I wanted to just show this as elements because many of us don't explore these tools. You can ask it to create a podcast outline, a LinkedIn article, a survey, a course outline, product descriptions, rubrics if you want. And I don't know if you have explored this aspect of Canva as yet, but these are all available to us for project proposals, idea brainstorming, etc. For instance, I can type in saying session outline of 3 hours on use of ICTs for higher education uh, teachers, and please also have an assignment. Now, ChatGPT or others might create this slightly differently and better or less, depending on how much you have used and interacted with some of these AIs, and a rubric for assessing the same. Right? And I just push this in and I say generate. Now, you generative AI primarily works with a lot of these. The more you engage with it, the more it learns, the more feedback you give, the more it learns and creates these. But you can see that it is automatically creating all these sessions. and it was creating all of it, and then you just present it as once it created it, you can ask for elements of it and you can generate. So I just wanted to, I closed it because I just wanted to show you what Magic Write can do. But you can definitely work with Magic Write for creating not just these, but also all the kinds of elements that we have with stories, making, creating images, etc. So do try seeing whether this is useful to you all. And of course, you can create presentations. A lot of people do create presentations. But because Canva is very typically used for presentations, I thought I will introduce you to another tool, which is called Slides AI. And I don't want to pepper my own PPT with a lot of these elements. So I'll play you the